right. Happy, well, whatever day you're watching this, but hopefully I'm filming this on Monday night, so hopefully you're watching this close to Monday evening. Um, I felt like this was the easiest way to communicate a bunch, a bunch of stuff to all of you all at the same time. So I please have something to take notes with, or pause this real quick and grab something, because this is going to be more like, here are the things that you need to be rocking on right now. So first, well, I shouldn't say any of these are necessarily more important than the other. They're all important, but let's just start. There's really five things. Number one is LDVM. So the website again is LDVM, like vector marketing.com. Zaria posted some stuff in the WhatsApp of how to log in, but you essentially are going to go to that website, and then you're going to put in central region, and then it'll change the divisions. You select North Star, it'll change the offices. You select your office, and then your password is the word central. When you get in there, what you need to do is there's going to be a tab at the top left. There'll be a lot of tabs at the top. At the top left, you want to look for the one that says high schools, and then click on the thing that says graduation dates. Okay, so when you get in there, you want to fill out as much of the info in there as you can. Now, I got asked the question from John today. Great question. He's ahead of where most people are at with their high schools. And he said, hey, he and I discussed 11 high schools, but when he goes on there, there's like 30, right? So do I need to do those, is what he asked. And the answer is unfortunately yes. So here's kind of where it's really important that you listen to this. Any high school within 30 miles of your office, you need to get the exact date. Okay? So in other words, any high school within 30 miles of your, the zip code, the main zip in your town, those are the ones that you need to call and look online. If it is further than 30 miles, just look online and put it in there. You don't have to call, just grab it offline. If it's an alternative school, just fill in a grad date that's the same as whatever the local high school is to that. Right? So if you heard that, an alternative high school, not a private, an alternative, like, oh, you get the idea. Like a GED school type of thing. So you want to enter all those in there. You might, after every 5 to 10, I would hit save. I also would be keeping these somewhere else in case your sheet gets cleared. I have had people that have had that happen before, and that's exactly where they kept it all. So they had to go back through the whole process again. So please don't have that be you. Let me know once you get your lists done, right? Post a picture of that on your in the WhatsApp. So thank you to those people who already had a step ahead on that. Sorry, it's late. Okay, next thing is building out your Facebook lists. If you have not built out your Facebook lists, you should all be targeting at least 10 high schools for this, right? There's a couple of you, maybe the smaller territories, that maybe you don't have 10 high schools. This might be Mason. It could be Branson. This might be your situation as well. That might be it. Hannah, I'm not sure, like off the top of my head, your school situation, but most of you have 10 that you can for sure get after. So build your list out for at least 10, and then get to 1,000 friends as fast as you possibly can. Right? So by the way, number 2 is build out your list. If you haven't gotten those built out yet, there's really no excuse. That's like just a lack of focus, right? In other words, we've talked about this for a long time. You just haven't made it a priority. It needs to be a priority. If you're watching this and you haven't gotten it done yet, you need to give yourself like 2 days tops and get after that. Friending is the next thing. The second that you get that done, get to 1,000 friends as fast as possible. In terms of outstanding friend requests. Once you do that, a lot of the heavy lifting is done, and then it's kind of like maintenance stuff, where it's a little bit here, a little bit there, but it's not going to be as time intensive as that initial time of building your list and getting to 1,000 outstanding. So please make sure that those things are in your calendar. Number 4, scripting. I need to know where you're at in terms of scripting. So again, the deadlines that you were supposed to have done by Yeb was welcome talk and names list, and then PR name collection as well. And then you should be having price value done by February 16th. So if you have not done, I need, when you watch this, what I expect from you is for you to let me know one of two things. Here's, I'm already done with these, right? Here it is, send me what you got. Or I'm not done, but here's when you can expect it from me. So kind of giving me your deadline of when you're going to get it done. This has got to get done. Guys, we slipped a little bit in our PPR this last year. We were still, I think, number 4 or 5 in the nation for division. But the people that script, they get the PPR. And I shouldn't say they get the PPR. The people that script get the pop. And that's so important. Casey McDonald this last year had over $1,000 weekend pop. And she scripted. She scripted the thing like very intensely. And she wasn't overly confident at all, but she knew what was coming, and she had a great pop. I think she was the best pop in the division. And then she needed some work on her Monday to Monday, but her most of her business this last summer was in the first weekend. So that's the fourth thing, is scripting. Please get after that as soon as you possibly can. And then the fifth thing is school visits. When are you going to be getting after your schools, going out there and doing the school visits? Same deal. This is something that gets pushed to the side a lot. Get LDVM, get the lists, get the friending done ASAP. Work on then your scripting and then school visits. Guys, this is one of those, like the summer, you're not going to like win or lose this summer on what you do in February. However, you definitely can set yourself up to have a championship type summer if you do exactly what I'm walking you through. I can't make you do these things, but what I can do is regularly remind you, hey, get this done, get this done, get this done. It will not be stressful opening if you're following along and all the stuff that we're walking you through. So guys, this is, it's a game of inches, and it's a game of preparation. And the more that you prepare before the summer, the more fun the summer is when you're in the throes of it. And you can just focus on exactly what you're supposed to be doing at that moment because you've done all the things ahead of time, so that you don't have these like stressors kind of going on up here as the summer's happening. We're building for something massive. It is official. We did tab the number 1 division for the month of January in the nation, which is awesome. And $617,000. I couldn't be more proud of the DMs. But also, there's a forecast of what's to come in terms of, North Star takeover happening in 2019. So guys, let's keep this up. Thanks for all the work that you've been putting forward. Let's keep getting after. Number 6, office visits. Well, hopefully you didn't close this video out. Office visits. I need to know when you're doing your office visits. So please send me these things soon. Thanks, guys.